Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. And the word for today is go. The Lord appeared to Ananias and told him to get up and go. Lay hands on Paul, who was blind, to restore his sight. Ananias said to the Lord how he had heard many evil things Paul did. The Lord's response to that was, go. I wonder how many times I have had the Lord tell me to do something, and instead of responding immediately, by the way, delayed obedience is still disobedience. I wonder how many times I have debated the Lord on what, when, why, how, where, like I know anything, and the Lord doesn't know everything. I really thought I had settled this debate. Lord, you know everything. Now, that is true. There's no doubt about it, but it's only mental assent until I act as if the Lord knows everything and I don't know much. By responding in obedience immediately, without debate, without resistance, as the normal course of my life. And until I act this way as the normal course in life, I have not settled the debate. How many times has the Lord said, go and speak the word boldly with the power and authority of Jesus? Go, not really knowing where. Go, not really knowing what. Go, not really knowing who. Go, not really knowing how. Go, certainly not knowing why. See, I think the problem is not so much not wanting to go as it is not being focused on the Lord. What I mean by that is how many times has the Lord said something to me without me really recognizing that it's the Lord until later. There's an interesting epitaph to the story about Paul. The number of people increased and multiplied as people lived in the fear of the Lord and the comfort of the Holy Spirit. One of my commentators states that the encouragement of the Holy Spirit brought peace, a sense of well-being, and combined with the fear of the Lord that they describe as the reverence and worship of the Lord, it caused the church to grow or multiply. Another commentator says that the word translated peace in this connotation means prosperity and success, that the word translated edify is a construction term that defines a building process of 8 steps that's been completed, and it signifies the light, the life, and the power of God working in us, His church, to purify and make holy us, His church, as a permanent residence for God. That walking in the fear of the Lord is keeping a continually tender conscience, respecting every divine precept and dreading to offend God. Without this salutary fear of the Lord, there is never any circumspect walking. The comfort of the Holy Spirit is the consciousness of union with God. So what's the point today, Pastor? I'm so glad you asked. I think it takes the overwhelming desire to respect every divine precept and the dread of offending God to stay focused on Him throughout the day. I think it takes the consciousness of union with God to naturally, consistently think God thoughts and be aligned to His desires. And from a lifestyle like this, it is a natural, comfortable thing to just go when He says go, to respond in obedience to God without delay, without debate, without resistance. Lord, I ask you today to help us truly live in the fear of the Lord and the comfort of the Holy Spirit so that we can prosper, be successful, be fruitful, increase, multiply, and go when you say to go. The word for today is go. Go and be blessed today. God bless you. Check in tomorrow.